Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. Good morning. My chair collapsed. Like, took down half my room. Anyway, my husband should be coming in any second and I panic. I'm gonna think I fell again. Today, so it's extraordinary. There are no kitty prints on this thing. More extraordinary is there's no kitty prints in it because I left the doors open. And I thought for sure they'd be sitting in there all night. Maybe they learned last time. But we are gonna work with Scumball. Who names this stuff Scumball? Like, who sits around going, let's call it Scum and Gumball. We'll call it Scumball. This is a stupid name. Lucky for me, Modern Masters just calls it Tintable Glaze, but it's, or also known as Scumball. I'm gonna do a tutorial on it, I think. This was really funny because I've never used it. So I guess it's a trying video, not a tutorial. But that's the project for today. That thing's getting done today. All right, guys, I mixed my Scumball. It's pink. My Tintable Glaze. This is the stuff. I think I showed you that. But I mixed it with the Pearl X pigments. Wait till you see it. It's so pretty, guys. It's called Flamingo Pink. I think I'm gonna get that. It's just gonna be great. It does say I can thin it with water, and I might, just because it feels really thick to me. But let me do that right now. There was no directions on this thing. Like, I find that really distressing when I can't find any information or videos or things on how to use something. I'm really upset about that. And what I found online as far as the Modern Masters videos go, it wasn't this product. It said it was Tintable Glaze or glaze, but it was a wall glaze, and it was so 1990s, this video. I'm like, Modern Masters needs to get new videos. Oh, I started modeling the glaze over the top, and I went with, like, I had to make it darker. You'll see in the video that I do, but look how pretty it is. So that was the bubblegum pink. Can you see it? The bubblegum pink, and now it has like that mottled coloring over the top, but I'm gonna finish the whole thing now. I just took that pink thing out and spray cleared it on the front porch because it's above 40 degrees. So I'm like, I don't want to roll clear. There's gonna be cat hair everywhere. So I decided I would spray it clear. Got a semi-gloss clear, a full can. So I went ahead and sprayed it. Now I'm just praying that it is in fact warm enough for something weird not to happen. There's no bugs out right now and no birds to poop on it. I can't even count in the summer how many projects I do where I go outside and I finished it perfectly and there's bird poop on it. You're like, yeah, resand, repaint, the whole thing. Or a bug has impaled themselves on it. Spiders love spray paint. They absolutely love spray paint. But it's out there drying right now, and hopefully that's gonna be enough clear. I gotta work on something else now. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. So this chair I was gonna paint vinyl, use the vinyl paint on. It cracked this winter. It wasn't cracked when I got it, it's cracked now. And I'm kind of sad. Right there, the cold cracked it. I can't paint it. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to reupholster this bad boy. I'm not looking forward to that. To be honest, I was so excited to be able to paint it, because it's a sealed back. It's a sealed vinyl back. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Who in the world put this ugly fabric on it? Just out of curiosity. I can do the base, but the back is... Let's just get it apart. Let's just get it apart. It is what it is. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. It's not going to sell like that, and it's no good sitting in my garage, so let's just get it done. Yeah, you just never know what you're going to find underneath. It's more vinyl. So somebody upholstered over the heat sealed vinyl, and they did it like this weird edge thing that I'm going to end up doing. They're all rusted. It's so gross. I'm afraid of poking myself and having to have to get another tetanus shot. So I'm just like, look at it. This is on my project list, though. It's got to get done. Dirty. Yeah, I started pulling that apart, and it was black and rotted. It was not pretty, so I cut a new one. And my husband taught me a new tip that he learned from like sign crafters to cutting it. Watch the video. Look, there's this foam underneath, and it just is so cool. You don't have to hold it up when off the edge, and that made it so much nicer. And then I took the belt sander and we cleaned up the edges. So hopefully this will be better. I can staple around the edge. I gotta get some foam and some batting, and we'll just make a new cushion. And then it's clean. That's what I was pulling off. I was like, I don't want to breathe it. I don't want to mess with those nails. So I'm going to clean up what mess I did make in here. And then we will, the base actually looks pretty good. It doesn't, I might just flip it over because the bottom of it, the wood is like splintered. I can show you in a minute, but it's a little splintered, but the top is perfect. Like perfect. So if I flip that over, put the cushion on the splintered part and, you know, put enough thickness there, no one's going to have a problem sitting on it. So it'll be fine. That will be better that way. Now I got to figure out what fabric I'm going to put on it. Huh. Hadn't planned on that. I'm going to go down to the stash and see what I find. I don't know what color. I was going to paint it Tiffany box blue with the Angelus leather paint on the vinyl. I even bought the hardener. Now I'm bummed out. I have nothing to paint with it now. I paid that money and it cracked. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs and find the foam and pick a fabric. I got a ton of fabric down there. It's not a problem. You see the dust? I had to sand the back of this. Where is it? There. To get it to fit in place. And then I sanded the base to keep the sliver situation down to a minimum. Because when I flipped it over, I'm going to flip it over. And just to make sure the bottom is nice. And the part you see is nice. But then that left slivers on the top. You don't want that. You want your customer testing the chair and going, there's a sliver in my butt and I'm suing you. So I sanded those suckers down. Now it's smooth. I just got to get all the staples out. I can't find my pliers. I don't even understand that. I don't even remember the last time I used my pliers. They should be hanging on the wall back there. I don't know where they went. I need to locate some pliers and get those pulled out of there. And then I've picked my fabric. I'm going to use the same fabric that is on a pillow that's in the shop right now that my mother-in-law made the pillow. So there's not much of the fabric left, which is perfect for this piece here because it's so small. So, you know, we need a couple, 11-inch round pieces. So, well, for the top. But yeah, not a bad thing. I'm gonna have to get a coat of paint over that. I like the chippy peely look. I don't like the amount of rust color that's coming through there. So I am gonna hit it with a quick coat of white paint, but not perfect. So I'm not gonna completely hide the fact that it's old. I'm gonna clean it up and, you know, give it some love. I am covered in dust right now. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week, DIY tutorials, and of course, more Junkin videos.